Two guests evacuated from the Egyptian hotel, where a British couple died last week, claim they have an infection known as shigella. The mother and daughter were among hundreds who left the resort in Hurghada after John and Susan Cooper died suddenly just hours apart. The pair who have fallen ill are part of a family of 4, all of whom became unwell on the Thomas Cook holiday, their lawyer Nick Harris said. Since the deaths of Mr. Cooper, 69, and his wife, 63, from Burnley, Lancashire, dozens of guests have claimed they were taken ill at the Stegenberger Aqua Magic Hotel. Shigella is a contagious cause of food poisoning which is said to kill hundreds of thousands a year worldwide. Samples showed the mother and daughter had the bacterial infection, a health officer told the Daily Telegraph. Share this article. Share this development follows dismissals from the hotel manager of any increased incidences of illness among guests. Mr. Harris, from law firm Simpson Miller, told the newspaper, "This is the first indication of a pathogen and completely changes the game." Shigella is a communicable disease. In my experience, it is often foodborne, but it's also waterborne, so you can get it through contaminated water. Other guests have reported falling ill with vomiting and upset stomachs during their stay at the hotel this month. Thomas Cook has commissioned its own tests into air conditioning and food hygiene at Aqua Magic, but the organization has not been granted access to the Cooper's room. A spokesman from the firm insisted that its customers' safety and well-being was its first priority, adding that Stegenberger Aqua Magic was last audited in July. Mr. Harris said that there were a number of competing interests in identifying what was behind the Cooper's deaths. Thomas Cook admitted a high level of illness had been reported at the five-star hotel, but would want to protect its reputation, he said, while its German owners initially claimed no one had been taken ill. Local authorities would be very wary of what a sickness scandal could do to the tourism trade, he added. The cause of death of Mr. Cooper, 69, and his wife, 63, has not yet been determined. Their daughter, Kelly Ormerod, said her parents had been in perfect health before going to bed, before they were found dying in their hotel room the following morning. Egyptian authorities initially claimed Mr. Cooper had died from a heart attack, and his wife then collapsed from grief. Their bodies will be repatriated next week, Egypt's Minister of Tourism confirmed. Rania Al-Mashad explained that forensic pathologists are carrying out detailed autopsies which would conclude next week. There were no toxic gas emissions or leaks in the room, according to a statement from prosecutor Nabil Sadek. Thomas Cook's chief executive, Peter Frankhauser, has flown to Egypt to meet Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli about the deaths.